Welcome to Europe. Europe, a continent of rich history, diverse cultures, and breathtaking landscapes. From the snow-capped Alps to the sun-kissed Mediterranean beaches, every corner of Europe offers something unique to explore. Wander through ancient cities like Rome and Athens, where centuries of history come to life in grand monuments and historic ruins. Experience the romance of Paris, the artistic soul of Florence, and the vibrant energy of Berlin, each city telling its own fascinating story. Nature lovers will marvel at the Norwegian fjords, the rolling vineyards of France, and the dramatic cliffs of Ireland's wild Atlantic Way. Europe is also a culinary paradise. Savor Italian pasta, Spanish tapas, Greek gyros, and the finest Swiss chocolate. Every country has its own signature flavors to discover. The continent's cultural richness shines through its music, art, and traditions, from Viennese waltzes to Spanish flamenco, and world-renowned museums like the Louvre and the Prado. With its blend of old-world charm and modern innovation, Europe is a dream destination for travelers seeking history, adventure, and unforgettable experiences. Welcome to Europe, a journey through time, culture, and beauty awaits. Neuschwanstein Castle, Germany. Nestled in the Bavarian Alps, Neuschwanstein Castle is one of the most famous and breathtaking castles in the world. Built in the 19th century by King Ludwig II of Bavaria, this fairy tale fortress inspired Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. With its towers, turrets, and romantic design, Neuschwanstein looks like it belongs in a storybook. Visitors can take a guided tour inside the castle, exploring its lavish interiors, grand halls, and intricate frescoes inspired by German legends. One of the best viewpoints is Marienbrück, a bridge that offers a stunning panoramic view of the castle against the backdrop of lush forests and towering mountains. Surrounding Neuschwanstein is Hohenschwangau, a charming village where visitors can enjoy scenic walks and traditional Bavarian culture. In the nearby town of Füssen, you can explore medieval streets, historic churches, and local artisan shops. Bavaria is famous for its hearty cuisine. Enjoy Schweinschacks, a roasted pork knuckle, or warm up with a traditional bowl of Bavarian potato soup. Pair your meal with a glass of Weissbier, a refreshing wheat beer brewed in Bavaria for centuries. During winter, Neuschwanstein transforms into a magical snow-covered wonderland, making it a must-visit destination year-round. Whether you're a history lover, a nature enthusiast, or a romantic at heart, Neuschwanstein Castle is an unforgettable experience. Hohenschwangau Castle, Germany. Located in the scenic Bavarian Alps, Hohenschwangau Castle is a historic treasure and the childhood home of King Ludwig II of Bavaria. Built in the 19th century by King Maximilian II, this stunning castle sits atop a hill overlooking the village of Hohenschwangau and nearby lakes. The castle's golden yellow facade, elegant towers, and picturesque setting make it a breathtaking sight. Inside, visitors can explore lavish rooms adorned with romantic murals, antique furniture, and royal artifacts. One of the most fascinating rooms is the Hall of Heroes, featuring paintings of legendary Germanic figures and medieval knights. The Queen's bedroom offers a spectacular view of Alpsee Lake, adding to the castle's fairy tale charm. Surrounding Hohenschwangau Castle is a landscape of forests, lakes, and hiking trails, perfect for nature lovers and photographers. The nearby Alpsee Lake is a popular spot for boating, walking, and enjoying the serene beauty of the Bavarian countryside. Just a short distance away is the world-famous Neuschwanstein Castle, built by King Ludwig II as his dream palace. After exploring the castles, visitors can enjoy traditional Bavarian cuisine in the village of Hohenschwangau. Try Käsespätzle, a German-style mac and cheese, or Weisswurst, a classic Bavarian sausage served with sweet mustard. Pair your meal with a refreshing Weissbier, a local wheat beer that has been brewed in Bavaria for centuries. Hohenschwangau Castle is a must-visit destination for history enthusiasts, culture lovers, and anyone who dreams of stepping into a real-life fairy tale. Edinburgh Castle, Scotland. Standing proudly on Castle Rock, Edinburgh Castle is one of Scotland's most iconic landmarks. This historic fortress has dominated the skyline of Edinburgh for centuries and offers breathtaking views of the city below. The castle has a rich and dramatic history, having been a royal residence, a military stronghold, and a site of great battles. One of its most famous attractions is the Crown Jewels of Scotland, including the Stone of Destiny, which has been used in the coronation of Scottish and British monarchs for centuries. Visitors can also explore the Great Hall, built in 1511, which showcases medieval armor, weapons, and a grand fireplace fit for royalty. Another must-see is St. Margaret's Chapel, the oldest surviving building in Edinburgh, dating back to the 12th century. The castle is also home to the 1 o'clock gun, a tradition where a cannon is fired every day at precisely 1 p.m., a practice that dates back to 1861. For those interested in Scotland's military history, the National War Museum inside the castle offers a deep dive into the nation's battles and bravery. Stepping outside the castle, visitors can walk along the Royal Mile, a historic street filled with shops, pubs, and street performers. Traditional Scottish culture comes alive in Edinburgh, from bagpipe music echoing through the streets to grand festivals like the Edinburgh Military Tattoo, held annually in front of the castle. No visit to Edinburgh is complete without trying some classic Scottish cuisine. Enjoy a plate of haggis, a traditional Scottish dish made with seasoned meat, or warm up with a bowl of Cullen skink, a creamy smoked haddock soup. For whiskey lovers, Scotland's capital offers an array of whiskey tasting experiences, where visitors can sample some of the finest Scotch whiskies in the world. With its rich history, stunning architecture, and deep cultural heritage, Edinburgh Castle is a must-visit destination that captures the heart and spirit of Scotland. Castel de Haar, Netherlands. Located near Utrecht, Castel de Haar is the largest and most luxurious castle in the Netherlands. With its fairy tale towers, moats, and lush gardens, this castle looks like something straight out of a storybook. Originally built in the 14th century, Castel de Haar was restored and expanded in the late 19th century by the famous architect Pierre Cuypers, who also designed Amsterdam's Rijksmuseum and Central Station. The castle's interior is just as breathtaking as its exterior, featuring grand chandeliers, intricate wood carvings, and an impressive collection of art, antiques, and rare books. Walking through its lavish dining halls, ballrooms, and bedrooms, visitors get a glimpse into the luxurious lifestyle of the wealthy Van Zuylen family, who owned the castle for centuries. The castle is surrounded by 200 acres of beautifully landscaped gardens, complete with romantic bridges, rose gardens, and scenic ponds. Each year, the castle hosts various events, including medieval festivals, Christmas fairs, and cultural exhibitions, bringing history to life. Castle de Haar is also famous for welcoming high-profile guests, including celebrities like Brigitte Bardot, Coco Chanel, and even members of European royalty. Beyond the castle, visitors can explore the charming village of Haarswieland, known for its traditional Dutch architecture and cozy cafes. Dutch culture shines through in the local cuisine, where visitors can enjoy stroopwafels, a delicious caramel-filled waffle, or a classic Dutch cheese platter. For those seeking a heartier meal, soap, a thick pea soup, is a traditional Dutch favorite, especially during the colder months. Whether you're a history enthusiast, an architecture lover, or simply looking for a magical experience, Castle de Haar is a must-visit destination in the Netherlands. Bran Castle, Romania. And nestled in the Carpathian Mountains, Bran Castle is one of the most famous landmarks in Romania. Often linked to the legend of Dracula, this medieval fortress has an air of mystery and intrigue. The castle was built in the 14th century as a strategic defense point and later became a royal residence. Its stone walls, secret passages, and towering turrets make it look like something from a Gothic novel. Bran Castle is commonly associated with Vlad the Impaler, the historical figure who inspired Bram Stoker's Dracula, although there is little evidence he ever lived here. Today, the castle is a museum showcasing artifacts from Romania's royal history, with ornate furniture, medieval weapons, and artwork. Walking through its narrow hallways and dimly lit rooms, visitors can feel the echoes of the past. The castle offers breathtaking views of rolling hills, dense forests, and the picturesque village of Bran below. Beyond the castle, Bran Village is home to charming traditional houses, craft markets, and local folklore museums. Romanian culture is rich in traditions, especially when it comes to food. Visitors can try sarmala, a dish of cabbage rolls stuffed with seasoned meat and rice, or mamaliga, a classic cornmeal porridge often served with cheese and sour cream. For those looking for something sweet, papanasi, deep-fried donuts topped with sour cream and jam, are a must-try. Bran Castle is not just a destination for history buffs. It's a place where legends, myths, and reality intertwine. Whether you come for the history, the views, or the Dracula lore, Bran Castle is a fascinating journey into Romania's past. Alhambra, Spain. The Alhambra is one of Spain's most breathtaking landmarks, standing majestically over the city of Granada. This magnificent palace and fortress complex dates back to the 13th century, built by the Nasrid dynasty during the Islamic rule of Spain. The Alhambra is a masterpiece of Moorish architecture, with its intricate geometric patterns, arabesque carvings, and stunning archways. One of its most famous areas is the Palace of the Lions, featuring a courtyard with an iconic fountain supported by 12 marble lions. The Hall of the Ambassadors is another highlight, once used as a throne room by the Sultans of Granada. The Generalife Gardens, located nearby, offer a peaceful retreat with lush greenery, flowing water fountains, and stunning terraces. From the Alhambra, visitors can enjoy panoramic views of Granada's whitewashed houses and the Sierra Nevada mountains in the distance. Granada itself is a vibrant city where Spanish, Moorish, and Andalusian cultures blend together. The Albaycin district, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is filled with narrow cobblestone streets, traditional tea houses, and breathtaking viewpoints. One of the best ways to experience the local culture is through flamenco, a passionate and expressive dance often performed in caves in the Monte neighborhood. The gastronomy of Granada is also a treat for visitors. A must-try dish is tapas, small plates of food often served for free with drinks. Favorites include jam en iberico, patatas bravas, and tortilla española. For something heartier, try olla de San Anton, a traditional Andalusian stew made with beans, rice, and pork. And for dessert, pianonos, small sponge cakes soaked in syrup and topped with cream, are a delicious specialty of the region. With its rich history, stunning architecture, and vibrant culture, the Alhambra is a place where the past and present blend seamlessly. Visiting this iconic landmark is like stepping back in time, experiencing the glory of Moorish Spain in all its beauty. Château de Chambord, France. The Château de Chambord is one of the most magnificent castles in France, located in the Loire Valley. Built in the 16th century by King Francis I, this stunning chateau is a masterpiece of French Renaissance architecture. Its most famous feature is the double helix staircase, believed to have been inspired by Leonardo da Vinci. The castle boasts 426 rooms, 83 staircases, and 282 fireplaces, making it one of the largest chateaux in France. Surrounding the chateau is an immense forest and hunting reserve, covering 13,000 acres, enclosed by a 32-kilometer wall. Visitors can explore the beautifully decorated royal chambers, featuring intricate tapestries, paintings, and antique furniture. The terrace offers breathtaking panoramic views of the chateau's elaborate roofline and the lush landscape beyond. Chambord is also home to spectacular gardens, which were restored to their original 17th century design. During the summer, the chateau hosts historical reenactments, equestrian shows, and fireworks displays, bringing its rich history to life. The Loire Valley, where Chambord is located, is known as the Garden of France, for its vineyards, orchards, and picturesque villages. A visit to Chambord is not complete without experiencing the region's exceptional cuisine. One of the local specialties is tarte tatin, a delicious caramelized apple tart that originated in the Loire Valley. Another must-try dish is roulettes de Tours, a slow-cooked pork spread, perfect with fresh French bread. The Loire Valley is also famous for its wines, including Sauvignon Blanc, Chenin Blanc, and Cabernet Franc, which pair beautifully with local cheeses. Visitors can explore nearby chateaux, such as Chenonceau and Amboise, each offering unique stories and architectural wonders. Château de Chambord is more than just a castle. It is a symbol of French elegance, artistry, and grandeur. A trip to this fairy tale chateau is like stepping into a world of royalty, history, and breathtaking beauty. Prague Castle, Czechia. Prague Castle, known as Pražský hrad, is the largest ancient castle complex in the world, spanning over 70,000 square meters. Located in the heart of Prague, it sits majestically on a hill overlooking the Vltava River, offering breathtaking views of the city. Founded in the 9th century, the castle has been the seat of Czech kings, emperors, and presidents for over 1,000 years. One of its most iconic landmarks is St. Vitus Cathedral, a stunning Gothic masterpiece with towering spires and breathtaking stained glass windows. Inside the cathedral lies the tomb of Saint Wenceslaus, the patron saint of Bohemia, and the Czech crown jewels, hidden in a secret chamber. The old royal palace, dating back to the 12th century, features the Vladislav Hall, once used for medieval jousting tournaments and grand ceremonies. Another must-visit site is Golden Lane, a charming street with colorful houses that once housed castle guards, goldsmiths, and even Franz Kafka. The changing of the guard ceremony takes place daily at noon, a tradition that draws many visitors to the castle gates. The castle grounds also include the Basilica of St. George, one of the oldest churches in Prague, with its striking Romanesque architecture. The Royal Garden, established in the 16th century, offers a peaceful retreat with fountains, flower beds, and Renaissance pavilions. Prague Castle is a cultural treasure, home to the Czech National Gallery, displaying a vast collection of medieval, Baroque, and modern art. Throughout the year, the castle hosts concerts, festivals, and exhibitions, celebrating Czech history and artistic heritage. Prague is famous for its rich culinary traditions, and a visit to the city is incomplete without trying traditional Czech dishes. One of the most famous dishes is svičkova, a marinated beef sirloin served with a creamy vegetable sauce and dumplings. Another favorite is trdelník, a sweet pastry coated with sugar and nuts, often enjoyed with a warm cup of mulled wine. For beer lovers, Prague is a paradise, offering world-famous Czech lagers such as Pilsner Urquell and Budvar. The castle is especially magical at night, when its illuminated towers and spires create a fairy tale atmosphere over the city. A visit to Prague Castle is a journey through centuries of history, legends, and breathtaking architecture. Whether exploring its grand halls, strolling through its gardens, or admiring its artistic treasures, the castle is a true symbol of Czech culture and pride. Hohenzollern Castle, Germany. Hohenzollern Castle is one of Germany's most breathtaking castles, perched 855 meters above sea level on Mount Hohenzollern. Located in Baden-Württemberg, this fairy tale fortress offers panoramic views of the surrounding countryside, making it a must-visit destination. The castle is the ancestral seat of the House of Hohenzollern, the royal dynasty that once ruled Prussia and the German Empire. The first fortress on this site was built in the 11th century, but the current castle was reconstructed in the 19th century in a neo-Gothic style. Visitors are welcomed by majestic towers, fortified walls, and a dramatic entrance bridge, giving the castle a truly medieval feel. Inside, the ornate halls and royal chambers display valuable artifacts, including the Prussian king's crown and Frederick the Great's personal items. The Grand Courtyard is a popular spot for historical reenactments, medieval festivals, and seasonal markets throughout the year. The Royal Hall, with its impressive stained glass windows and vaulted ceilings, is a masterpiece of 19th century architecture. One of the most fascinating attractions is the underground treasury, where visitors can admire priceless jewelry, weapons, and historical documents. The castle also offers guided tours, sharing stories of battles, royal secrets, and legendary ghost tales from its long history. Every autumn, the castle is surrounded by mist, creating a mystical and cinematic atmosphere that draws photographers from around the world. During the winter season, the castle is transformed into a winter wonderland, hosting a Christmas market with festive lights and traditional treats. Hohenzollern Castle is also famous for its scenic hiking trails, leading visitors through lush forests and rolling hills before reaching the fortress. The region is known for its delicious Swabian cuisine, offering specialties such as Maltesian, German dumplings, and Spätzle, egg noodles. Visitors can also enjoy Black Forest cake, a famous German dessert made with chocolate, cherries, and whipped cream. For beer lovers, the nearby Baden-Württemberg region is home to some of Germany's finest breweries, offering traditional craft beers and lagers. Sunset at Hohenzollern Castle is truly magical, as the golden light bathes the fortress in a warm glow, creating an unforgettable view. Whether you're a history enthusiast, a nature lover, or simply looking for a fairy tale escape, Hohenzollern Castle is a destination like no other. From its rich royal history to its breathtaking scenery, this legendary fortress continues to captivate visitors from all around the world. Blarney Castle, Ireland. Blarney Castle is one of Ireland's most iconic landmarks, famous for its rich history, stunning gardens, and legendary Blarney Stone. Located near Cork, this medieval fortress dates back to 1446 and has been a symbol of Irish heritage for centuries. The castle was built by Cormac McCarthy, one of the powerful chieftains of Munster, and has witnessed many battles and historical events. The most famous attraction here is the Blarney Stone, which, according to legend, grants the gift of eloquence to those who kiss it. To kiss the stone, visitors must lean backward over the castle's battlements, a thrilling experience that attracts thousands each year. Aside from the Blarney Stone, the castle itself is a fascinating ruin, with winding staircases, ancient walls, and breathtaking views from the top. Surrounding the castle are beautiful gardens, filled with rare plants, secret pathways, and mystical stone formations. One of the most intriguing spots is the Poison Garden, which contains deadly plants such as nightshade, wolfsbane, and even poison ivy. The Rock Close is another magical part of the grounds, featuring druidic stones, a wishing staircase, and the legendary Witch's Stone. According to local folklore, the Witch of Blarney grants wishes to those who walk the staircase backward with their eyes closed. Visitors can also explore Blarney House, a grand 19th-century mansion with elegant architecture and impressive interiors. Beyond the castle, the village of Blarney is a charming place filled with traditional Irish pubs, craft shops, and friendly locals. One of the best souvenirs to take home is Blarney Woolen Mills, famous for its high-quality Irish wool products and handcrafted gifts. Food lovers can enjoy classic Irish dishes such as hearty stews, fresh seafood, and traditional soda bread at local restaurants. For those looking to experience authentic Irish culture, the pubs in Blarney offer live traditional music and a warm, welcoming atmosphere. Visitors can also enjoy a pint of Guinness or a glass of Irish whiskey, both of which are deeply rooted in the country's history. Blarney Castle is an enchanting blend of history, legend, and natural beauty, making it a must-visit destination in Ireland. Whether you come for the myth of the Blarney Stone, the stunning scenery, or the rich Irish culture, this castle offers something for everyone. A trip to Blarney is more than just a visit, it's an unforgettable journey into the heart of Irish folklore and tradition. Eilean Donan Castle, United Kingdom. Eilean Donan Castle is one of Scotland's most breathtaking and iconic landmarks, located in the Scottish Highlands. It sits on a small island where three great sea lochs, Loch Dwich, Loch Long, and Loch Alsh, meet, creating a dramatic and picturesque setting. The castle dates back to the 13th century and was originally built as a defensive stronghold against Viking invasions. Over the centuries, it played a crucial role in Scottish clan history, especially for the Clan Mackenzie and Clan MacRae. In 1719, the castle was destroyed during a Jacobite uprising, but it was later rebuilt in the 20th century, restoring its medieval grandeur. Today, visitors can explore the castle's beautifully restored interiors, including the Great Hall, bedrooms, and historic artifacts. The castle offers stunning panoramic views of the surrounding lochs and mountains, making it a paradise for photographers. Eilean Donan is also one of the most photographed castles in the world, appearing in movies such as Highlander and James Bond's The World Is Not Enough. Legends say the castle is haunted by ghostly figures, including the spirit of a Spanish soldier from the Jacobite rebellion. Beyond the castle, the nearby village of Dorney offers charming cafes, cozy accommodations, and local craft shops. Visitors can also explore the Isle of Skye, which is just a short drive away and is famous for its rugged landscapes and ancient folklore. The region is perfect for hiking, wildlife spotting, and boat trips, offering opportunities to see seals, dolphins, and even sea eagles. Scottish cuisine is a must-try, with local specialties such as haggis, fresh seafood, and traditional shortbread. Nearby pubs serve warm Scottish whiskey, perfect for enjoying after a day of exploring the castle and the Highlands. Eilean Donan Castle is more than just a historical site, it is a symbol of Scotland's rich history, legends, and breathtaking landscapes. Visiting this castle feels like stepping into a fairy tale, where myth and reality blend seamlessly in the heart of the Highlands. Pena Palace, Portugal. Pena Palace is one of Portugal's most magical and colorful landmarks, located in the Sintra Mountains, just outside Lisbon. Perched atop a hill, the palace offers breathtaking panoramic views of Sintra and the Atlantic Ocean. This fairy tale castle is a stunning mix of romantic, Gothic, Manueline, and Moorish architectural styles. Originally, the site was home to a medieval monastery, but after an earthquake in 1755, it was largely destroyed. In the 19th century, King Ferdinand II transformed the ruins into a magnificent palace, filled with vibrant colors and intricate details. The red and yellow towers, ornate carvings, and decorative tiles make Pena Palace look like something out of a dream. The palace is surrounded by the lush Pena Park, a vast forest filled with exotic plants, hidden pathways, and scenic viewpoints. Visitors can explore elegant courtyards, royal chambers, and stunning balconies, all offering breathtaking views. Inside, the rooms are decorated with antique furniture, elaborate chandeliers, and beautifully painted ceilings, showcasing royal life in Portugal. One of the most famous spots is the Queen's Terrace, where you can admire spectacular views of the Portuguese countryside. The Chapel of Pena Palace is another highlight, featuring delicate stained glass windows and religious artifacts. Legends say that the palace is haunted by the spirits of monks, adding a mystical charm to this enchanting place. Nearby, the town of Sintra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, known for its charming streets, historic mansions, and delicious pastries. Visitors must try Travesseiros de Sintra, a famous Portuguese puff pastry filled with almond cream. For a true Portuguese experience, enjoy a glass of port wine or gingina, a traditional cherry liqueur. Other attractions in Sintra include the Moorish Castle, Quinta da Regalera, and Montserrat Palace, each offering unique historical and architectural beauty. Pena Palace is a symbol of Portugal's rich history, artistic creativity, and breathtaking landscapes. It is a place where fantasy and reality merge, making it one of the most unforgettable destinations in Europe. Château de Versailles, France. The Château de Versailles is one of the most magnificent palaces in the world, symbolizing the grandeur of French royalty. Located 20 kilometers from Paris, Versailles was transformed from a hunting lodge into a luxurious palace by King Louis XIV in the 17th century. The Hall of Mirrors is the most famous room in the palace, featuring 357 mirrors, crystal chandeliers, and golden decorations. This breathtaking hall witnessed historic events, including the signing of the Treaty of Versailles in 1919, which ended World War I. The royal apartments display extravagant furniture, intricate ceiling paintings, and stunning tapestries that once belonged to Louis XIV, Louis XV, and Louis XVI. Visitors can admire the King's and Queen's chambers, where Marie Antoinette once lived before the French Revolution. Beyond the palace, the gardens of Versailles stretch across 800 hectares, featuring fountains, sculptures, and geometrically designed flower beds. The Grand Canal, a massive artificial lake, was once used for royal gondola rides and naval battles. During the summer, the gardens come alive with the musical fountains show, where water jets dance to classical music. Another highlight is the Grand Trianon, a smaller pink marble palace where the French kings escaped from courtly life. Nearby, the Petit Trianon and the Queen's Hamlet were Marie Antoinette's private retreat, designed to resemble a charming countryside village. Exploring Versailles is like stepping back in time, offering a glimpse into the luxurious lifestyle of French royalty. The city of Versailles itself has a rich cultural scene, with traditional markets, antique shops, and fine art museums. For food lovers, Versailles offers delicious French cuisine, including buttery croissants, coq au vin, and escargots. Visitors can also enjoy macarons, eclairs, and crème brûlée in the elegant cafes surrounding the palace. A trip to Versailles wouldn't be complete without tasting French wine and cheese, with selections from all over the country. With its breathtaking architecture, stunning gardens, and fascinating history, the Château de Versailles remains one of France's most iconic landmarks. Whether you're interested in history, art, or nature, Versailles is a destination that promises an unforgettable experience. Catherine Palace, Russia. The Catherine Palace, located in Tsarskoye Selo, near St. Petersburg, Russia, is a breathtaking symbol of Imperial Russian opulence. Originally built in 1717 for Catherine I, the palace was later expanded and transformed into a lavish Baroque masterpiece by Empress Elizabeth in the mid-18th century. Its sky-blue facade, decorated with white columns and golden ornaments, stretches over 300 meters, making it one of the grandest palaces in Russia. One of the most famous rooms inside is the Amber Room, often called the eighth wonder of the world, due to its walls covered in pure amber, gold leaf, and mirrors. The Amber Room was stolen by the Nazis during World War II, but has since been meticulously reconstructed to its former glory. Visitors can explore the Grand Hall, also known as the Hall of Lights, which is adorned with massive chandeliers and intricate gold detailing, creating a dazzling effect. The Throne Room, used for imperial receptions and celebrations, features stunning red and gold interiors, reflecting the power of the Russian monarchy. Outside, the Catherine Park is a majestic landscape garden, combining both formal French gardens and romantic English-style parks. One of the highlights of the park is the Great Pond, where Russian royalty once enjoyed boat rides during the summer. The Cameron Gallery, designed by the famous Scottish architect Charles Cameron, is a neoclassical structure where nobles once strolled and admired the surrounding scenery. The palace was a favorite summer residence of Russian rulers, including Catherine the Great, who preferred a more elegant and classical style. During the siege of Leningrad in World War II, the palace was heavily damaged, but extensive restoration efforts have revived its former splendor. Today, the Catherine Palace is a popular tourist destination, attracting visitors with its extravagant architecture and fascinating history. Beyond the palace, Tsarskoye Selo is a charming town featuring historical buildings, museums, and traditional Russian culture. Russian cuisine can be enjoyed at local restaurants, offering delicacies such as borscht, beet soup, pelmeni, dumplings, and blini, thin pancakes with caviar or sour cream. For dessert, visitors can try miedevik, honey cake, or ptichie moloko, bird's milk cake, both beloved Russian sweets. A visit to the Catherine Palace offers a glimpse into the extravagant lifestyle of the Russian Tsars, making it a must-see landmark in Russia. With its rich history, breathtaking interiors, and beautiful gardens, this palace is truly a testament to Russia's imperial legacy. Hochosterwitz Castle, Austria. Hochosterwitz Castle is one of Austria's most stunning medieval fortresses, perched dramatically on a 160-meter-high limestone rock in Carinthia. Dating back to the 9th century, the castle has played a crucial role in Austrian history, serving as a strategic defense fortress against invaders. One of its most remarkable features is the 14 fortified gates, each designed with unique defense mechanisms to prevent enemy advancement. Visitors can choose to walk up the winding path through the gates or take a scenic panoramic lift to reach the top of the castle. Inside the castle courtyard, you will find a well-preserved armory, ancient cannons, and medieval artifacts, offering a glimpse into knightly traditions. The Castle Museum showcases historical weapons, armor, paintings, and documents, reflecting Austria's rich medieval heritage. The Castle Chapel, built in the 16th century, features beautifully preserved frescoes and a peaceful atmosphere, making it a highlight of the visit. From the top of the castle, breathtaking panoramic views stretch over the Austrian countryside, with rolling green hills and distant mountains. During the summer, visitors can witness medieval reenactments and night tournaments, bringing the castle's history to life. Locals take great pride in their Carinthian traditions, which include folk music, dances, and colorful festivals celebrating Austria's heritage. Not far from the castle, you can explore the charming Carinthian villages, known for their traditional wooden houses and warm hospitality. The region's cuisine is a delightful mix of Austrian and Alpine flavors, featuring hearty dishes like Karntner Käsenudeln, cheese-filled pasta dumplings. Other specialties include bredelwaz, a rustic platter of cold cuts, cheeses, pickles, and freshly baked bread, perfect for an authentic Austrian meal. For dessert, try Rindeling, a delicious Carinthian cinnamon and raisin cake, often enjoyed with a cup of Austrian coffee. The nearby Lake Werthersee, just a short drive from the castle, offers stunning crystal-clear waters perfect for swimming, boating, or relaxing. The castle remains privately owned by the Hohenzollern family, who have carefully preserved its historical significance for centuries. A visit to Hochosterwitz Castle feels like stepping back into the Middle Ages, offering a perfect blend of history, adventure, and breathtaking scenery. Whether you are a history enthusiast, nature lover, or simply seeking a fairy tale experience, this fortress is a must-visit in Austria. Castel del Monte, Italy. Castel del Monte is one of Italy's most mysterious and fascinating castles, located in the Apulia region on a hill with panoramic views. Built in 1240 by Emperor Frederick II, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is famous for its perfect octagonal shape and geometric precision. Unlike traditional castles, Castel del Monte has no moat or drawbridge, leading historians to debate its true purpose. Its 8 towers, 8 rooms per floor, and octagonal courtyard reflect Frederick II's passion for mathematics, astronomy, and philosophy. The castle's architectural style blends Romanesque, Gothic, and Islamic influences, showcasing the emperor's multicultural vision. Stepping inside, visitors can explore its intricately designed halls, grand archways, and high vaulted ceilings, all made from local limestone and marble. The castle is surrounded by olive groves and vineyards, creating a breathtaking contrast between its stone walls and the lush Italian countryside. Due to its unique structure and strategic location, some believe it was used as a hunting lodge, a place of study, or even an imperial retreat. Legends say Castel del Monte is filled with hidden symbols, including astrological meanings and connections to the Knights Templar. The site has appeared in numerous films, books, and artworks, adding to its reputation as one of the most intriguing castles in Europe. Apulia, the region surrounding Castel del Monte, is rich in history, culture, and breathtaking landscapes, making it a perfect place to explore. The nearby town of Andria is known for its Baroque churches, historic palaces, and vibrant local markets. A visit to Castel del Monte isn't complete without experiencing the authentic cuisine of Apulia, famous for its fresh and flavorful dishes. Try orecchiette pasta, a traditional handmade pasta often served with turnip greens or a rich tomato sauce. Apulia is also known for burrata cheese, a creamy and delicate specialty that pairs perfectly with fresh bread and olive oil. For seafood lovers, the region offers grilled octopus, stuffed mussels, and raw fish platters, prepared with the freshest Mediterranean flavors. Wine enthusiasts will enjoy Primitivo and Nero di Troia, two of the region's most celebrated red wines, known for their bold and fruity notes. After visiting the castle, travelers can explore the stunning Gargano National Park, featuring secluded beaches, limestone cliffs, and lush forests. Another nearby attraction is Trani, a coastal town famous for its beautiful Romanesque cathedral overlooking the Adriatic Sea. Whether you are drawn to its mystical history, unique architecture, or breathtaking views, Castel del Monte is a place that captivates the imagination. This extraordinary fortress remains one of Italy's greatest wonders, inviting visitors to uncover its secrets and admire its timeless beauty. Lismore Castle, Ireland. Nestled in the scenic Blackwater Valley in County Waterford, Ireland, Lismore Castle is one of the most stunning and historic castles in the country. Originally built in 1185 by Prince John of England, the castle has been transformed over the centuries into a magnificent Gothic Revival masterpiece. Today, Lismore Castle is the Irish home of the Duke of Devonshire, combining rich history, breathtaking architecture, and beautiful gardens. The castle is not open to the public, but visitors can still admire its grand exterior, towering turrets, and stone walls from the outside. However, Lismore Castle Gardens welcomes visitors, offering a spectacular blend of historic charm and vibrant nature. The gardens are divided into two sections: the upper garden, designed in the 17th century, and the lower garden, which showcases a more informal and natural style. Walking through these gardens, visitors can admire colorful flowers, ancient trees, fountains, and even an impressive collection of modern sculptures. One of the highlights is the Lismore Castle Art Gallery, featuring contemporary exhibitions from Irish and international artists. Lismore town itself is a delightful destination, with quaint streets, charming shops, and a deep connection to Ireland's literary heritage. The town has ties to famous writers such as Edmund Spenser, who wrote parts of the Faerie Queene while living in the area. A short walk from the castle, visitors can explore St. Carthage's Cathedral, a beautiful and historic church dating back to the 14th century. For those who love nature, Lismore is a gateway to the Knockmealdown Mountains, perfect for hiking, cycling, and scenic drives. The Blackwater River, which flows alongside the castle, is ideal for fishing, kayaking, and peaceful boat trips. Waterford, Ireland's oldest city, is just a short drive away, offering even more history, Viking heritage, and cultural attractions. Food lovers will enjoy the fresh and hearty Irish cuisine available in the local area, featuring farm-to-table ingredients and traditional recipes. A visit to Lismore is not complete without trying fresh seafood from the coast, including oysters, mussels, and smoked salmon. For a classic Irish meal, enjoy beef and Guinness stew, slow-cooked to perfection with rich, deep flavors. Pair your meal with a pint of Irish stout or a glass of locally distilled whiskey, crafted with centuries of expertise. Sweet treats like Irish apple tart, served with fresh cream, offer the perfect way to finish a delicious meal. A stay in Lismore or the surrounding countryside allows visitors to experience Ireland's warm hospitality and traditional culture. Whether exploring the castle's enchanting gardens, discovering the town's literary connections, or enjoying the natural beauty of the region, Lismore is a truly magical destination. Lismore Castle stands as a symbol of Ireland's fascinating past and enduring beauty, a place where history and nature come together in perfect harmony. Kronborg Castle, Denmark. Standing majestically on the shores of Elsinore, Helsingør, Denmark, Kronborg Castle is one of Europe's most famous Renaissance castles. Built in the 16th century, this magnificent fortress played a vital role in controlling the Øresund Strait, a key trade route between Denmark and Sweden. Kronborg Castle is best known as Hamlet's Castle, as it served as the setting for William Shakespeare's famous play, Hamlet. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a masterpiece of Danish Renaissance architecture, with massive towers, grand halls, and fortified walls. Visitors can explore the royal apartments, where Danish kings and queens once lived, filled with luxurious furniture and historic paintings. The Great Hall, one of the largest in Northern Europe, showcases ornate tapestries, grand chandeliers, and breathtaking decorations. Deep beneath the castle, the dungeon-like casemates offer a mysterious adventure, where soldiers once hid during sieges. Inside the casemates, visitors will find the statue of Holger Danske, a legendary Danish warrior who is said to awaken if Denmark is ever in danger. Kronborg Castle also houses an exhibition about Shakespeare's Hamlet, where visitors can learn about the connection between the castle and the world-famous play. During summer, the castle comes alive with live Hamlet performances, featuring talented actors reenacting scenes from Shakespeare's timeless tragedy. The castle's courtyard offers stunning views of the surrounding landscape, with the sea and Swedish coastline visible in the distance. The outer fortress walls are perfect for a scenic walk, where visitors can admire the historic cannons and breathtaking views of the Øresund Strait. Kronborg Castle is surrounded by the charming town of Helsingør, which is home to cozy cafes, boutique shops, and maritime museums. Just a short distance away, visitors can explore the M.S. Maritime Museum of Denmark, a fascinating underground museum showcasing Denmark's seafaring history. Danish cuisine is a must-try during your visit, with local specialties such as fresh seafood, open-faced sandwiches, smørrebrød, and hearty meat dishes. Enjoy fried herring or shrimp on rye bread, a delicious and traditional Danish favorite. For something warm, try stegt flæsk, crispy pork with parsley sauce, Denmark's national dish, often served with potatoes. Sweet treats like Danish pastries, wienerbrød, and æbleskiver, fluffy pancake balls with jam and powdered sugar, are perfect with a cup of strong Danish coffee. Visitors can also take a ferry to Sweden, with the nearby town of Helsingborg just a short boat ride away. Kronborg Castle is easily accessible from Copenhagen, making it a popular day trip destination for travelers exploring Denmark. With its rich history, stunning architecture, and Shakespearean legacy, Kronborg Castle remains one of Denmark's most treasured landmarks. A visit to this legendary fortress is an unforgettable journey into the past, filled with mystery, drama, and breathtaking views.